So I have my inked plate. I'm going to wipe it. And the wiping is again very similar to intaglio, like the dry point. And what we want to do is we want to pull against the direction that is away from the ledges. So if I've got a three-dimensional, construct sticking up, I want to pull so that I am not disturbing those edges, because once again, depending on the glue you used and how much you used and just how well it's set, you could pull up those edges, and you don't want to do that. So I start by pulling outward, and I'm just going to keep right on doing that. And the oil-based ink is really the only one that will work for this, unless you're just super fast, because both putting the ink in and taking it off takes a good bit of time, and you need that open time that's provided by the oil-based ink. You can get some of the surfaces almost polished. I'm working on that star right there, working outward from the center, away from those edges so that I don't rip them up by accident. I'm taking off a lot of ink, and I can go back and kind of polish some of those edges, and that's going to ensure that I get a light part on the top and my ink will still be down there in those grooves. And then after you do your particular attention to the image areas themselves, you always want to make sure to give a nice even pull onto these flat areas, the theoretically white areas. They're not going to be white, right? They're going to be the plate tone. So we're going to have a gray there. So I'm going to give them almost like a little buff. And once again, I'm not going to make you watch me wipe this entire plate. But if you're able to see that, you can see that we have a whole lot of very glossy ink down here. And then this is starting to take on kind of a semi-matte tone, because I'm pulling those top parts off, but those little edges are still holding a lot of ink, and that's what's ultimately going to make our image. So I'll wipe this, then we'll come back and print it.